Face me. Face me if you dare. You really think I'd sit there and lay down and die?
How many people wanna kick some ass? I used to be a nerd, grew up in the suburbs. Nothing there ever went wrong. I made it up in this song. I talk about
Au contraire, motherfucker. Hi there and welcome back to Trespassers. This is Depressing Draws and we are back in the valley of the TRexes, but after our last mishap for last time, wow, that was a hell of a joust that they're having here. These guys are not happy with each other. They're having a bit of a war over this dead dinosaur, you know, and what are they going to do with it? Probably eat it, I guess, but goddamn, they're going at it like a right old pair. But there we are, we're going to let them carry on with it because we do not want to have another torso bitten in half like we did to have last episode. I'm sure that they'll lose interest pretty quickly, and to be honest with you, I don't want their interest to then get diverted to me, as it were.
5 shots.
We still have our lovely, jubbly tranquilizer gun here, so we are going to see if that does any good. And so here we are, have a Velociraptor reversing out behind a rock at us. Stick one of these in him. And yeah, he's pretty passive after that one. We'll see you later there, buddy. Good job, good job. Let's carry on.
5 rounds left.
So, as you can see, that the dart gun is pretty effective towards the old Velociraptors, but not so much against T-Rexes. And I go, you know, I suppose that sort of makes sense, really. I mean, the sort of T-Rexes over there, they have a sort of fairly larger body mass and central nervous system than the average Velociraptor, I guess. So it sort of makes sense that these dart guns would affect them in different ways. Let's just go and use this on this chap as well. Let's just line him up. Oh, missed that one. Oh, must be more careful, Anne. Must be more careful. And there they go. They're just docile as a little puppy. And you can slap them about a bit. Oof, do some, mate. And yeah, perfect. There is no problem with that one. Let's carry on. And these particular
Hunting
velociraptors...
dinosaurs is quite a tricky business. I recommend helicopters, if you've got them.
Yeah, John, I know that I've got a helicopter parked in my garage right at the moment. You know, I just use it for trips out down to Morrison's and Tesco's and stuff. And let's just use our powerful tranquilizer gun on this chap as well. Pop, pop. And there we go. It's just magical how they seem to magically fall asleep on their legs. It's just, they must have an excellent natural sense of balance because they just sort of prop themselves up and they really don't have a problem with it to some extent. Did I miss? Oh, hello. Oh, good job, Trespasser. Good job. Can I knock him over? No, he's pretty resilient. You know, he's just gonna merge himself into his own body. Good one. Well done, developers. Let's carry on now. Unfortunately, oh no, he's waking up from his trank shot. So we're just gonna have to get the old AK on him, unfortunately, because there are limited amounts of tranquilized darts in this world. But he goes down without a problem, and I expect I probably would be if I had been just tranked up and then shot with an AK. To be honest with you wouldn't have to trank me up first, but I'd imagine I'd probably just go down like a sack of spuds if you unloaded half a clip of an AK into me anyway. You know, I'm not some sort of superhuman, as you can probably imagine. I'm just a normal guy running through a forest with a giant polygonal white mountain in the background. I'm using my imagination to imagine that that's like a mountain, but in fact all it looks like is a giant white splodge. And you know, oh hello, he's woken up from slumber. Oh no, we've been flanked by these velociraptors. We've got a giant velociraptor mush in the face. Let's just see if we can possibly position our gun to effectively shoot him. Where's he gone? Hello, mate. Oh dear, this one's too wily for me. He's all over the shop. He's all over me like a bad suit. And I do like my old bad suits. Yep, but a shot in the neck. Oh, hello. His mate's woken up as well. Get out of here, mate. I put you to sleep once, you know, and I thought I was trying to be merciful to you, you know, but no, you've just pushed me to the edge and I'm going to have to fill you full of 12 gauge instead. There we go. I hope that you learn your lesson. In the void of your own death, and you are still magically crushed up upon yourself there. You've done well, mate. You know, I got applaud your tenacity that, you know, you managed to still come after me after you've been compressed like some sort of bizarre bendy straw. And, you know, dinosaurs and cocktails, that's a pretty lethal combination. I think you'll agree. Let's go and sort his mate out here as well. There are no tranquilizers left for you, mate, so just gonna get some of that instead. I'm afraid that is the law of the jungle. This is the you should be used to this now. It's called the food chain, and although ostensibly I'm not going to eat you, I am going to fill you full of lead instead. And you know, that probably wouldn't make for a great meal anyway. So we've got a replacement shotgun here.
Looks like 7.
It's not quite a spaz, but it is a pub action shotgun. That'll do. So we are going to go and stick this in some dinosaurs' faces instead. And you know, it's a nice facsimile. It's not quite exactly what I'd want out of a shotgun, you know, but it'll do. Where is our next velociraptor hiding behind a rock? Oh, hello, mate. Yep. Just... What can I tell you? You shouldn't jump out at me from behind a rock. You're just bound to get a face full of buckshot, frankly. What else can you expect, you know? Just... I mean, you know, I'm a jumpy person. You know, if something jumps out for me from behind a rock or a tree or any other obstacle that I can't see through, I'm probably going to fill it full of lead if I'm holding a firearm in my arm. I mean, well, in my arm. I'd say that was inaccurate, but to be honest with you, in this game, not so much. A nice new Spaz 12, and the firearms are just coming thick and fast in this level. It's lovely. I mean, if there's some of the aspects of this game you'd think are a bit sort of survival-ish. I hesitate to say survival horror because there's no real sort of horror involved here other than the odd desiccated skeleton lying around waiting to be picked up and chucked and hear the amusing clonking sound that they make. But at the same time, you know, I suppose that if you're of a certain disposition, a raptor jumping out from behind a bush could be quite scary. I guess if you're particularly afraid of raptors, for instance, that would be the odd terrifying scenario. Let's see if we can kill these guys without dying ourselves. Oh dear, and look at the neck on that one. I think I put him out of his misery, to be honest with you. Where are the rest of your mates? I know you were sort of chilling out in the jungle to some extent and I just come and ruin your day, but you know, you've got it in for me. Infamy, they've all got it in for me. I love the way they go straight as a die when they depart from this mortal coil. It's like their last bodily function is just to go bam, dead straight. You know, you could pick these guys up and use them as a ruler, I guess. I mean, they'd probably be a bit impractical. I imagine like the legs would get in the way and stuff. But you know, if you were really in the pinch and you were trying to design some sort of architectural structure, Velociraptor, there you go. Get your all mechanical pencil and draw it along their dead straight tail. Oh. Try to prioritise my targets here. It's not working out as well as I'd hoped. He goes in for the next the tail swipe, but I am not fooled by that one. Oh, these guys are becoming more hardy, I feel. I'm hitting them pretty consistently, but they seem to be not lying down and dying, and frankly, roll over and play dead. That is all I desire of them. Have I got... Oh, chuck that away. That's pretty much done now, I feel, anyway. And look, it's a comedy cardboard shed, so... Well, it's not made of... Well, it could be, I guess, I don't know. And here's a curious bit of this game that I've never worked out myself, and I think we'll try to later in this video, but look at this port here, and look at this lever here now. When I push this switch and snap off my... Ooh, that looks like it's painful, Anne. That port opens. What is in that port, though? I've got no idea.
Left.
This is a learning experience for both you and me, my friends. We're going to find out for the first time ever. Oh, well done, Anne. Just seemed to manage to phase your arm through that door here. This door seems to have some fairly particular problems in this one. No, I'm just ruining my arms. My already ruined arms. I'm ruining them even further. Oh God! Seriously? Oh no! Do not give me this. Honestly, come on, Anne.
Feels about half.
Play the game. Right. Oh, fuck's sake!
It's half gone.
In no other game that I can think of could you ever possibly have this much problem getting through a door. I mean, honestly. I'm literally clipping all the way through it now. God. Come on. No. Please. No. God. Oh. Oh. You know, now I can't even get out. Can I possibly get out the window instead? Oh, in a pinch. Oh, lovely, lovely. Well done, Anne. You're nothing if not resourceful. So, let's go and see if we can solve the mystery of this port. If I can ever possibly climb up this slight incline. Poor old Anne's rubbery legs are starting to feel a little bit jellified after wandering so much distance. She must have covered a fair few miles here, I imagine. She's a hardy woman, if nothing else. And what is in this port, and why did we open up the gate? I just don't know. It's just such a giant, huge mystery. I'm just going to have a wander back here, because I think I saw a shotgun over here. No, it was just a shadow that looked like it's... No, wait! No, here it is! God, that just appeared out of nowhere. I'm not complaining or stuff, because this is a really good rifle, but still, it's a bit frightening that these things seem just to sort of phase out of existence, and... the more I play this game, the more I start to believe that it's haunted. Ooh, there's another dart gun there, but I can't be bothered to use that at the moment because they just tend to wake up and bite me in the arse when I'm not expecting it. And here we go to climb up these lovely white steps. Remind you of anything? Whoops. Whoops, you know, trigger finger happy there, never mind. And here we are at the top of the dam, so we are going to try and solve the mystery of the bizarre port that we just opened the dam door in, and close the dam door, you. And so, in order to try and climb up into the port, we're going to take some boxes and throw them over the edge if we can ever possibly manage that. Whee! Goodbye, box. That I'm eternally grateful for, to be honest with you. That and the fact that this game, although it is wonky as all hell, doesn't crash too much. And I say that, and I'll probably get like 1,000 crashes now in the next half hour. But never mind. After a Herculean effort, we lift this over our head. And can we finally get into the port of mystery? So, here we go. Oh, perfect. First time. And what is in here?
I first met Harold Greenwood in 1992. He was an American, introduced to me as a former Green Beret. He asked a number of questions about the disposition of the InGen technology.
Oh, dearie, dearie me. And
Harry claimed to be a friend of my former son-in-law. I liked him. He was confident and dashing.
So, what have we got here? Some dry bones, them dry bones, and a couple of
Feels
Uzis.
full.
Well, I'm thankful for that, frankly.
Hasn't been used.
What? I was blatantly using this like not 5 minutes
Feels
ago, I reckon. Well, I'm going to take a couple of Uzis along with me. No. Is that an Uzi? I think it's an Ingram. I think it's another Ingram. God knows that they wouldn't code 2 of those things in this game. So, yeah. And here we are across the other side of the dam. Now we can see our giant white mountain there in the background. Doesn't really look like a place you want to go, does it? It's somewhat barren, I feel. It's like, I don't know, that seems to be like the most reflective surface on Earth, basically. I mean, if you could find a way of harnessing the energy that was reflected off that, you know, it's almost like a second sun in the sky there, you know. Is the sun over here? Where is the sun, by the way? God, no, maybe that's like partly transparent, that mountain, I guess. I hesitate to call it a mountain, really. And the sun's shining through it, and that's why it looks such a piss-poor rendition of a mountain. You know, actually, I think it's just good developers just basically had 0 time to finish this game on, and it was released in a crap half-finished state. Hello, Velociraptor friend. Whoa! Get a bit wild with my shots there, but frankly, if you can't be a bit wild with an automatic weapon, what can you be wild with, you know? And I'm sure a lot of people would probably disagree with me with that and say that actually being wild with automatic weapons is pretty irresponsible and probably lead to many people's deaths, including my own. But there we are, we're in a simulation here. Well, simulation. Yeah, lipstick on a pig with that one. Oh, yep, missed the majority of the shots there, but do some. Anyway, after that short interlude, we are here at the end of the level, and we've got some lovely floating plants here, and I would love to know how they managed to stay aloft. I'm sure that that could resolve some of the energy crises that we find in our world today. So, thank you very much for watching again. I've been Depressing Jaws, and I will see you in the next level. Thanks for watching.
How many people want to kick some ass?